thought this was my truck. This one looked just like mine.
Hey, Joao.
I know you.
No, we know you. We got some people who'd like to talk to you.
Who wants to talk to me? Hey.
This look familiar?
Hey, that's my Portuguese jacket. What you got in there?
Put this on.
Why you want me to put this on? What's this?
Brain scanner. Now get in.
Brain scanner?
Get in.
Hey, you guys don't have to point guns at me, man. You don't have to point the guns at me. What? Hey, you guys are scaring me, man.
Talking in the car.
Hey, what about my papel de madre? My papel de madre, what's the matter? So you mean to tell me that this helmet is going to read my brains? Well, if you can read my brains, then why you need to point the guns at me, man? You don't have to point the guns at me. I'm going to tell you everything, okay? I don't have to lie to you. I'm an old man, all right? So, where's we going to begin? Hey, I feel something different. I feel something coming in me, man. My name, Joao Pierre DaSousa. I was born in Aguardal, outside of Ponta Delgada, São Miguel, Azores, Portugal. And when I was born, my mother, she says, his name is Joao, and then she dies. So I was raised by my tia, Senora Mariana. She is my mother's sister. But she also has a son named Armand. So me and Armand, we come like brothers, all the time together, with his vovô, Mikas Manish. Well, Mikas Manish, he has a butcher shop. Oh yeah, he makes a lot of nice chorizo, boy. And behind the butcher shop, he has a slaughterhouse. Yes, me and Armand, we come up and we caught him. Oh yeah. But even Portuguese people, they don't want to have meat from another Portuguese people. Portuguese people is dirty. So we have to put Mr. Harper. We work for Mr. Harper. And Senora Mariana, she has a nice little store, right? And she gives us the candy. And those days, a lot of people smoke cigarettes. So she sells a cigarette, she makes good money. But she still comes home and she still has to cook and clean, you know. But me and Armand, we're good boys, right? You know. And then everything changed. Everything changed. Sometimes the people get sick, and Senora Mariana and Vovô Mikas Manish, they get sick, and they die. And me and Armand, we are all alone. Nobody's going to help us. Everybody come take all the meat at the butcher shop. But somebody going to come and help us. My mother has a brother, my uncle, Pierre DaSousa. You know, grew up in the Azores. He is from Canada. Yeah. So Pierre DaSousa, he is a flight attendant. Hey, he goes all over the world in nice airplanes with a lot of pretty girls, you know, all over the place. And he has a good job with that. They always take nice pictures. He always has nice girls come to him. And the girls say they love him. But Pierre, not like the girls, Pierre likes the boys. But that's okay. We don't care. Because he's my uncle. And he's going to take care of us. He adopts me. And he calls me Joao Pierre DaSousa. The next thing we know, me and Harma, we moved to Montreal. But Montreal's different from San Miguel. Hey, we guys are playing the street. All the children's playing the street, you know? So me and Armand, we say, hey, maybe it's better we play the hockey. So we started to play the hockey in the street and we get pretty good, man. And then we find some other guys that play the hockey. And so it's okay. Well, we get better. And then we find more guys that are going to play the hockey. And they say, hey, you guys are pretty good. You never played the hockey. So then we play the hockey on roller skates in the street. And these people say, hey, these Portuguese guys coming in roller skates, they play pretty good. And then it gets cold, and we started to play the real hockey on the ice rinks. Hey, we go to every ice rink in Montreal. Oh, easy, man. You know, we would play until the dark. Nighttime come, and me and Armand, we walk home alone, and we just walking along, and then one night, we meet Anton, a ton of bricks, Madeiros. He's a street fighter. He punches so hard like a ton of bricks. He is from Hells Angels. Hey, these guys are bad guys, man. You know, we walking in here and we see big dogs and big guys and a lot of big motorcycles. And they coming up in here, make a lot of noise. And they come with the big motorcycles. And then we see Anton Madeiros. Hey, he's a badass guy, man. I'm telling you. You don't want to mess with this guy. He fights Kanawagha Mohawk Indians. Oh, these guys are crazy, man. They fight anybody. They fight inside, they fight outside, they fight on the reserve, they fight in the street. They don't care. And this guy, he talked to Anton, hey, you better take this guy. But, oh yeah, Anton kills the guy in front of us. We're like, what? Hey, everybody's running here and running there, and they leave the guy right in the street. And hey, Herman, let's get out of here, boy. And we're running, and Anton Madeiros, he come and he running with us, and he says to us, is your mother Portugal? Is your mother Portugal? What? So we're so scared, man. We don't know what to say. We're running, he's running, and there's a dead guy's back there. And then we say, hey, yes, we say yes. Oh, yeah. And we never go back there again. Never. No, from then on, for years, everything is hockey. Everything is hockey. And everything is Montreal Canadiens. Oh, yeah. We're going to be Montreal Canadiens. Oh, yeah. We watch on TV, and Armand, he's going to be like Maurice Richard, and I'm going to be like Jacques Plante, you know. And I'm telling you, we're going to play the rough and tough hockey, right? And we're going to always be for Montreal Canadiens, you know. And we're going to win the Stanley Cup for Montreal Canadiens. Oh, yeah, we started junior hockey, and we're pretty good. And always come, me, the goalie, and Armand, the shooter. All the time. The goalie and the shooter. Everybody wants us on their team. Then we have a tragedy. A horrific accident. My uncle, Pierre DaSousa, he fall down in the bathroom. and he smashed his head. He cut a lot of blood. Lot of blood, man. So me and Armand, we clean him up. We clean him up. We put a lot of spray, and we clean and we clean. And we started to think, you know what? Once again, we are all alone. What do we do now? Well, we think. The next day, we look in the newspaper, and we see advertisement for the meat grinder and sausage maker. I mean, that's it. We're going to have to cut him off and make him into chorizo. How are we going to get him out of here? So we grind him up, and we season him up nice, and I don't like too much paprika, right? But we season him up nice, and we started to make the chorizo, right? Hey, me and Armand, we make a good chorizo. Hey, we have a taste. Hey, that's pretty good, man. I'm telling you, we make a lot of chorizo. One guys too. And we eat a lot of chorizo. Oh yeah, we eat a lot of chorizo. We even have enough. We can sell a lot of chorizo. Oh yeah, and we make a little bit of money, and then we can go to the prospects game. Hey God. So me and Armand, we always play junior Canadians. Always Armand in front of me, Armand in front of me, you know, all the time in playing the junior Canadians. Well, I gotta call him up for prospects game. But Armand get cut from the team. Hey, oh wow. But then he gets to call him up from a new team, the Quebec Nordiques. So we having a friendly game against Quebec Nordiques. So Armand come out in here. Hey, he's a good hockey player. But I tell you what, he's a pain in my ass. Always in front of me, always put a block in front of me, always have fight in front of me, always push me in my crease. He's doing his job and I'm doing my job. And then I let a nice juicy rebound go. And then Armand, he put a trick on me. He turns in right-handed and he gives me a slap shot. Ekara. He puts it right in here in my head. And all of a sudden I see the brains for skate and blood coming to eyes. I'm like, hey, I quit. The first thing I want to do is I want to eat the brains for skate and drink that blood and then I go down and then the next thing I know, I'm in an ambulance. I can't do nothing. Armand take his skates off and he's coming here and he gets in ambulance with me and we go to the hospital and then we wait. Yeah, Armand, what do you want to do? I don't know. What do you want to do? You want to go back to Summy God? I don't know. You want to go back to Summy God? I don't know, man. The next thing we know, we are in Ponta Delgada, San Miguel Exhaust 41. Oh, yeah. Yeah, but that's okay. I make a good recovery. We live upstairs, a nice cafe, you know, and then lunch times, we go down to another cafe. You know, it's very nice, right? And then night times, we want to go for dinner. We go to another cafe. It's okay, very nice. And then one night we say, hey, let's go to Portuguese nightclub. So we go to Portuguese nightclub and we meet some nice girls. Hey, one of them looks like Sophia Loren. And these three guys are coming in on us. And they say, you want some cassasha? Yeah, okay. So they buy us some cassasha. We drink the cassasha. We get a little bit drunk. And the guy says to us, is your mother Portugal? Is your mother Portugal? Yes, man. Our mother's Portugal, you know. Hey, the next thing we know, me and Armand, we wake him up in Angola. I say, hey, Armand, you buy the tickets to Angola? He goes, no, man, the Portuguese government put us on a plane and they give us a nice green clothes and we are in Angola. Eh? The next thing, they give us big guns. So we in Angola, it's hot, we have a big gun, and then they send us to the bushes. And we meet the guys like Manu Cobra is like a big guard. But we not see him again until Mozambique. And then Armand has all of these bullets. And the bullets is not for him. The bullets is for me. Because they give me the big machine gun. And I have all these bullets. And Armand's got all of his bullets. And then there's a lot of guys, a lot of good guys from San Miguel. Oh yeah, hey, these guys are good guys, man. And guys like Angelo Franco. Hey, he's a sneaky bastard. He's quiet, he come up on you. Oh yeah. And Joao Moniz. Joao Moniz is a distant cousin to Armand's father. And then guys like another sneaky bastard, Ricardo Raposo from Bermuda. Hey, this guy's a slick guy, boy. And then they push us and they say, hey, you guys have got to run, you got to walk, you got to go through the bushes. And then we cross the river. And then the next day, we get them up, we do some more run and we walk and we go through the bushes. And then we cross another river. And then we make some camp and we have some cigarette and we eat some food and these Lisboa guys is we hungry. And then we cross another river. And then here we are wet, we stink, we are tired. The next thing, then we fight. We fight for Portugal and we fight for our lives. Oh yeah. Hey, these guys have started shooting us and we say, Kalai. And then we started shoot back at them. And then those guys, they come and shoot at us. And then we goes and we shoot back at them. And then we get sneaky and we get on them and we shoot them. And we get tired of fighting the bushes all the time. They say, hey, you got a new orders. More guys are coming in here. We want you to go deeper. Go deeper. Go deeper in what? Go deeper into the jungle. That jungle lasts forever. That is the end of the world, is that the jungle. We don't want to go in there. But we are good soldiers. And we go, oh yeah. Well, first to start them out, it's pretty good, Nobody's shooting at us. We're not shooting at nobody. Okay, it's all right. We keep going. Hey, it's pretty, man. We keep going, we cross some waters. And we keep looking. Nobody's shooting at us. We're not shooting nobody. Okay? And we keep going. Hey, this jungle gets nice and tight, boy. Hey, it gets thick. And we cross another rivers. And then we started to see stuff. Hey, this is airplane, man. And somebody make a house. Somebody make a house in this airplane. Somebody's in here. And we see another ones. They make it like a house in the airplane. And we're like, hey, somebody's doing this. And then our mom says, hey, Joao, look here. I see some bones. Hey, I think it's dead people is in here. And then we see this skulls on sticks. And we're like, hey, boy, somebody's got to do that. That guy didn't die like that. And then I see another guy. He cut. I think there's a lot of dead people. This is like a graveyard in here, boy. And we keep going. And Armand says to me, hey, I don't think somebody wants us in here. We better go back. And I said, no, man, they're trying to scare us and they're doing a good job. We see this guy say, hey, look at him. He's got a stick up his ass. And look at this one. He's got a piece of wire on his cake cut right. You know what? Maybe this people's prays to dead peoples. Hey, I don't know why we gotta keep going in here. So we keep going in the bushes and we see some guys. They're not shooting at us, so we're not shooting at them. And then they come more close to us. They seem to be okay. We're not shooting at them and they're not shooting at us. And they come and they talk to us nice. So we talk to them nice, you know. And then they say, hey, we fight for Portugal. We are your black brothers. Hey, black brother, you fight for Portugal. Okay, man. So then Dick said, hey, come with us. We have a nice camp. So we go into this nice camp. Hey, boy, me and Armand looked at it and said, hey, this is like paradise, man. Look at this. Hey, we see these old Portuguese. They have a guardhouse, right? They look for you. Hey, they see you from a long way. Pow! That's it. You're fainting. But anyway, hey, they even have Portuguese for fight. Portuguese for fight, and they have guns, and they say, okay, you can go. And we go across the river. Very nice. And we see another Portuguese for fight. And she's got to be gone too, right? And then we see, because of the murder and the bathhouse, you can get to clean them up, right? You come up in here, it's a nice house, nice exercise. And then we see another Portuguese for fight. Yeah. So then we started to see nice house. I said, hey, man, this is pretty nice, man. And he says, yeah, I could live in here. So anyway, we keep going and we see another Portuguese for fight. I say, a lot of Portuguese in here, man. Yes, and they all have guns. Anyway, we see some more houses, some more nice buildings. We say, there's a lot of people living in here, man. And then another Portuguese for fight comes. She says, hey, you want to see why we fight in here? Why we fight for Portugal, Angola, and to live right here? I said, sure. Hey, they have the fountain of youth, man. They have a beautiful fresh water coming right out of the rocks. Beautiful. A lot of guys in here. A lot of guys are living in here and want to stay in here. Guys are from Rhodesia and South Africa. Guys are from Australia. Guys are from New Zealand. We see French guys have been fighting in Africa half their life. They've been in Africa. All of these guys, black guys, white guys, all these guys, they fight for Portugal. And then one of the guys says, hey, I see something. What you see in here? Now the guys come, they say, hey, shh, you better be quiet because we see something in here. So then another guy's out in the bushes. He says, hey, take it easy, I see something. The guy next to me says, hey, be quiet, be quiet. These guys are coming, driving up, hey, we are your brothers, we fight for Portugal. You gotta let us inside. Hey, they're not gonna let them inside. They call Captain Anton Madeiros. Me and Armando, what? Anton Madeiros? Yeah, but 10 years he's been in Angola. He is the special forces from Canada. And he come to fight for his mother, Portugal. He is now commandos, cazadores, and dragoons. He has been fighting on horseback for 10 years, man. 10 years this guy fights in Angola. Hey, boy, you don't want to mess with this guy. So they calling him, and he comes out to the front, and this black general is here, and he says, hey, I am general. These are my men. We are fight for Portugal. You have to come in here. I am general. I command you to take this camp in here for my men. So Anton Madeiros, he saluted General for give him respect. And he asked them, Where are you from? Sierra Leone, Liberia, Belgian Congo. So they said, no, we are from Angola. Angola? No, I know where you are from. The trees. Because you are macaque, black monkeys. Ah, get on. Well, macaque is a code word. And when they retaliate, he knows they are the enemy and he kills them all. Before Armand and me could lift one finger, everybody's dead. We're looking in here and all we can smell is the smoke from the guns. Captain Anton Madeiros, he pulls out 2 guns and he kills them everybody in front of him. And he pulled guns on me and Armand. He turned around and he sees us. And he knows us. And he points the gun at me. And he points the gun at Armand. I see him point the gun at Armand. And he asks us, is your mother Portugal? Is your mother Portugal? Yes. Yes, our mother is Portugal. Yes. Well, the next thing we know, they give Armand a horse. And they give me a horse. And we are dragoons. Now we fight riding the horses. Hey, this is very easy, man. Easy to fight on horses. You don't have to run. You faster, you come in, and we scares everybody away. We even tell them, we're coming to get you. And we coming and running, and everybody's running away. No enemies coming here. And when they come in here, we look for them, and we can see them and shoot them. And we clean them up everything, and helicopters coming here. Oh yeah, man, dragoons is good. And always 3 of us. And for the next 2 years, we fight the 3 of us. Captain Anton Madeiros, me, and Armand. Yeah? For 2 years, we fight in Angola. It's like Angelo Franco, he's a sneaky bastard. He's quiet. Oh yeah, Joao Maniche, right? Oh yeah. And that Ricardo Raposa, that sneaky bastard from Bermuda. And there's me and Armand and the Captain Madeiros. He teach and he train all these peoples from Africa to make them good soldiers. But what we didn't realize, hey, we guys eat pretty good. And Captain Madeiros and his men, they make a lot of charades. They make charades for Lisboa, Portugal. Hey, when we find this, we say, hey, make charades, we can do that. We can help you with that. So we started to do them up. And then we got bigger and bigger and bigger animals. We say, hey, what's that? Hippopotamus? That's a big pig. What's that? What a buffalo? That's a big cow, right? And we chop them up. Sometimes we throw the enemy guys when we got it. We throw them in there. We make a nice charades. Hey, this meat is good. The people's in Lisboa. Oh, the charades from Angola is a delicacy. It's like the best, right? Yeah, we grind them up and we put nice seasonings, and I don't like it too much, paprika. Anyway, we make a lot of good chilies. For Lisboa, we package them up, we let it go. This goes on for a nice time, right? We have a good time with this. You know, nobody's fighting us anymore. We put a stick of a cow, that's what a buffalo. We put a stick of a pig, that's a hippopotamus. Right? Let it go. You know, and things are going pretty good. No more fight for now. You know, nobody's want to mess with us. And then on April 25, 1974, there is a coup d'etat in Lisboa. The war in Africa is over. We are all going back to Lisboa, Portugal. But first we have to get these guys in Mozambique and Guinea. So anyway, we get them on the planes and we go to Mozambique and we go around and we see guys like Manu Cabral. Look at this, Manu Cabral. He looks 20 years old from 2 years of fight. And we drive around Mozambique. Hey, you guys are coming in here. There's no more fight. And then we go to Guinea. And then we driving around Guinea. Hey, you guys are coming in here. There's no more fight. Right? And then we start to pack them up. Everybody's got to pack them up. Right? And we go down and we're on the ships. We got to get on the ships, man. And we have a lot of stuff, everybody one by one, and then one ship goes, and then we get some more guys to pack them up, and then another ship will come, and they get on the ship, and they go to Lisboa, you know, and then another ship comes, and they do that, and we do that for 1 year. It takes us 1 year to evacuate Africa. Captain Anton Madeiros, me, and Armand, the last 3 guys to go back to Lisboa. Oh yeah. So we're back in Lisboa. It's pretty nice. You know, we go to a cafe, you know, and sometimes we go for a nice dinner. And then we go to the Portuguese nightclubs, you know, and then we go to a nice restaurant. And sometimes we have a nice dance, you know, but we are still soldiers. And Captain Anton Madeiros, he says, hey, we got one more mission and then we're done. We got new orders. And these new orders come in and they say we have a special attachment in a very small place called Bermuda. We said, Bermuda? Where's this place? What are we going to do in here? We go into HMS Malabar, the Royal Navy. Hey, this pretty place, but quiet. Hey, but this place is quiet, man. 2 ships in here. Hey, we don't see too many people. We come outside, we look around, we see a couple of guys and say, hey, this is like a ghost town in here, man. This is not Lisboa, you know? So then, we see the Royal Navy ship. Oh, maybe we look over these guys. We see some sailors that come and marching. We give them respect because we're good soldiers. We always give a respect. Right? And then Armand, Captain Anton Madeiros, and me, we get the special attachment to the Kinley Air Force Base, United States Air Force, East End of Bermuda in St. David's. Hey, St. David's a beautiful place, man. I would leave St. David's tomorrow. Anyway, we get to do this base. We come in here. Hey, that's pretty nice in here. This is like America, you know? And then they have a lot of airplanes in here. And these guys come in and we train them as special forces. And then another guys that go out. And then another guys that come in. And this is good economy for St. George's. St. George's and St. David's. A lot of my friends in here. And so this base, for 1 year, we train special forces. And then there's no more wars in here. Right? Portugal don't want us anymore. We have our friends in St. David's. We are 3 soldiers with no wars to fight. You know? So we are done. What are we going to do? What are we going to do now? I don't know. You want to go back to Lisboa? You want to go back to São Miguel? I don't know. And then we got a message from Ricardo Raposa, that crazy guy in Angola from Bermuda. So anyway, we got to the Portuguese night, the no, not the nightclub. It's a pool hall. We go to the pool hall, right? And we go in here, and we look. Two bartenders. Hey, all right, you guys. Right? And we coming in here. Hey, a lot of guys in the back of the bar and drinking cachaça, right? They're getting loud, and all Portuguese guys are playing the pool. And then we see some young guys winner from Guinea. And then we see some more old Portuguese guys. They get out of here because they don't want to be stuck at home. And then we see Frankie Almeida. Frankie Almeida has the gun and he says, hey, nice and easy, you come with me. We say, hey, nice and easy, man. Hey, then we see Ricardo and his friends. They run the Portuguese mafia in Bermuda. And they say, hey, you guys can help us. You can give us protection. And I say, okay, we can do protection. And so Ricardo says, hey, we get you work permits. You stay in Bermuda. So the next thing we know, we are banana farmers and the landscape gardeners. Hey, very nice. So we go and we cut the grass, right? And we weed whack it. And we cut the bananas. And the bananas just come small, man. Not too many bananas, come very small. Me and Armand say, we can make this better. So we cut more grass, and we do more weed whacker, and we take the grass, and we take the old bananas, and we started to make fertilizers. And then we put in fertilizer, and the bananas come more big, right? And then, we started to see more and more bananas. Hey, it's getting better, right? So we cut some more grass, and we do some more weed whacker, and we make more fertilizer, and the bananas, they started to come big, man. And so we started to send the bananas to marketing center. And then we cut more grass, and we do more weed whacker, and we make more fertilizer, and we put in the bananas, and the bananas come like giants, man. Anyway, then the mafia boss says, hey, you gotta take it easy, man. You make too much bananas. Bermuda government says, hey, too many bananas, we can't get it, right? So they also say, but sometimes at night, you gotta do job for us. Yeah, nighttime we have a different job. Nighttime we give protection for Portuguese mafia in Bermuda. Hey, they give us a lot of guns, man. And we go in there, nobody's gonna bother with us. Like you pointing your guns at me, I point my guns at them. And they're not gonna give us no problems, right? So the next thing we know, we're walking in the bananas all the time. And we meet the Rastafarianas from Jamaica. These Rastafarian guys are nice guys, man. They have the hairs are like snakes. They call it dreadlocks, and they have the dreadlocks, old guys, young guys, they work good in the bananas, man. And then these guys always like to have some smoke. And they smoke marijuana, right? And they said, hey, you can grow marijuana for us in the bananas. And we said, sure, man, you show us how to grow the marijuana. And they show us how to grow the marijuana. And me and Armand, we said, yeah, we can grow this marijuana. So we started growing marijuana. Hey, it's over there. You can see, it's in the bananas. And we give some of them to the Rastafarianas. And they say, hey, Joao, Armand, this is good marijuana, man. So then we say, okay, yeah, we let it grow some more, right? We put some more marijuana in there. And the marijuana started to grow very big, right? And then we give some more to them. And they try more. Hey, Joao. Hey, Armand, this is good marijuana. And then we say, come on, let's go. Let's go a little bit more. Hey, pretty soon, the marijuana is so big, you can see the bananas. And then the guys are coming in, and he says, I think it's ready. We better take this. So then we cut them down and take everything. All the marijuana out of the bananas, and we give to the Rastafarianas. And those guys smoke a lot of marijuana. Hey, boy. It's like atomic bomb goes off in bananas, man. It's big cloud of smoke and in the smoke a lot of marijuana. Oh yeah. And then we got a message. Who's this? Hey, we have to meet Ricardo Repose. That sneaky bastard. And the big bosses. Oh, I think somebody's pissed off at us. So we go back to the Portuguese, what you call a pool hall. We go back to the Portuguese pool hall. We look, hey, there's no bartenders in here. We look down in here. There's nobody playing pool down in here. It's pretty quiet in here. We look at the back bar. Nobody's drinking cachaça in there. Hey, none of these old guys in the back here. Oh boy, it's Frankie Almeida again. Hey, come on in here. No problems for you. I said, no, man, no problems for me, Frankie. Right? So we go in the back. They say, hey, you grow the marijuana? Yes, we grow the marijuana. They say, we don't want this business with these Rastafarians. These Rastafarians, they make too much police, man. And we don't like a lot of police coming around in here. So it's better you guys to go back to Canada. So they give us 3 brand new passports. They give us the money. They give us the tickets. And they say, hey, we don't want to see you no more. Go back to Canada. So I'm standing there. I have a new passport and a ticket. Armand has a new passport and a ticket. Captain Anton Medeiros, he has a new passport and a ticket. And we pack them up everything. And we're going back to Canada. What are we going to do in Canada? I don't know. We're getting on this plane. We don't even know where it's going. Right? So we got on. We see most people get on. We just know we're going back to Canada. And we have no idea what we're going to do. The next thing we know, we are back in Montreal. Back in Montreal, and we have no idea what do we do now. So the first thing we got to do is we got to get used to cool again, because we've been in Africa and we've been in Bermuda. We go to the outside rinks, we watch the papers, and then we go and we look around the city, and then we look for jobs, and we always come back outside to get close to the rinks. And then we go downtown and we look for more jobs. And then sometimes in the mornings we get up and we go early and we go to look for some more jobs. And then one night we're there and I look at Armand and I said, let's go watch the hockey. And we go to the Montreal Forum. Hey, me and Armand look and we say, hey, the last time we were in here, we live in an ambulance, man. Oh, yeah. And we guys got in line. And we're going to go get the tickets to go watch Montreal Canadiens. And we in line. And this security guy, he comes and he says, hey, Anton Madeiros. And Anton looks. And he's I think I know this guy. This guy says, hey, you remember me? I was at Hells Angels with you. He says, oh, yeah, I remember you. He says, oh, I'm going to go watch the hockey. I'll talk to you later. So we go inside and we look. Hey, very nice. Come on, let's go get a salvation. So we go and we got some salvation. Another guy says, hey, Anton Madeiros. That's mine. He says, hey, you remember me? He says, I think so, maybe. He says, I was that guy. I always talk to you for a fight. Hey, I remember you now. Hey, look, we're going to go watch some hockey. I'll talk to you later. So we go and we watch the hockey. Hey, nice game. And I think, yeah, I believe Montreal Canadiens win. They win more than they lose. And then we come for another cerveza, and this guy goes, hey, Anton Madeiros. Hey, what's the matter? Anton goes to him. He says, I am Kenawaga. He says, oh, I remember you. Okay, hey, no problems, man. He says, no problems. I work as security. You know, he says, hey, we're going to go watch the hockey. I talk to you later. So we watch some more hockey, we watch the end of the game, right? And then we coming out nice and slow. Hey, the boss man of the security guys, he comes and he says, hey, Anton Madeiros, we know you. We can use good guys like you, right? He says, I was always that guy giving protection with big dogs. Hey, he says, yeah, I remember you. He says, I have a big security company. We give a lot of protection. This is my main job, Montreal Forum. He says, you can come and you can join my team and you can be security guy for Montreal Forum. Well, the next thing we know, Armand says, hey, Captain Anton Madeiros is security at the Montreal Forum. And I said, yep, that's right. What about us? Well, this job is good for Captain Anton. He like it. Oh, yeah. He work his way up in security. He become big boss. Hey, pretty soon he's a big shot. Security at Montreal Forum. Good for him. We're happy for him. He is our friend. But me and Armand, we were like, hey, what do we do now? Hey, I don't know. What's the big thing in Canada now? Hey, what's people's need? People's needs oil and gas. Who's got lots of oil and gas? Alberta's. Alberta's has a lot of oil and gas. Hey, maybe we can go to Alberta's. Then we go to Fort McMurray, Alberta. We're going to work in oil patch. So anyway, first we get there. It's very nice, you know. It's not beautiful, but it's okay. We go downtown. We get a nice little apartment. We say, hey, we're going to stay here a long time. We go in there, and then these big companies, they are starting to build in here, building big and bigger. Hey, we get the jobs. We get the jobs in here. And you come back the next day, and you see it's even more big. And then you work a little bit more. You come back the next day, and it's even more big. And these oil and gas companies, they got it bigger and bigger and bigger. And a lot of times the sky is black, but they don't want the black sky. They want the black sand. And so me and Armand, we say, hey, let's drive with the big trucks. So we got in the big truck, and they load them up with the black sand, and we go down and we dump it, and we come back. And then we take it back down again, and then we come back. That's what we do. That's what we do for years, man. And me and Armand, we always forgot, hey, it's more better. Maybe we do too. Always me and you, all the time. Operators are like that. Oh, yeah. Operators like my friend. Oh, yeah. And he come in here, and he load them up, and he load them up Armand, and we guys go. Always 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. And then sometimes we get in convoy. Convoy guys, hey, everybody's one another, and always just dump and come back. This is good money for easy work, man. This is a good job. We drive a big truck, and this is best memory I have of Fort McMurray, Alberta. The next thing we know, many years gone past. We don't do nothing. We just drive a truck and do nothing. And we started to hear about Montreal Canadiens again. And they're playing in Calgary for the Stanley Cup. This is playoffs for Stanley Cup. Hey, me and Armand. May 23rd, 1989, Game 5, Olympic Saladome, Calgary, Alberta. Hey, Montreal Canadiens against the Calgary Flamers. Oh, yes, we're going to see this. And Montreal is going to win in Calgary and go back and win in the Forum, and everything's going to be nice. So we go to the Saladome. Hey, pretty nice place, man. We find a seat. Very nice. Let's go get a cerveza. We come back and got a cerveza, we watch some game. Oh, this is very good. Hey, we're gonna watch Montreal win tonight. Oh yeah, they have a lot of big guys. They have a good goalie, and Calgary have some guys that are small, but they're very fast, right? And they're pretty good. And we think, that's okay. Montreal's gonna get them. And then they have this guy, Mike Vernon. Hey, caray, Mike Vernon. Hey, he saved everything. He saved everything, man. And then the next thing you know, Calgary come on more strong. Hey, Montreal come back. But they don't win that night because Mike Vernon. Oh, yeah. Hey, my boy plays against Mike Vernon, boy. Oh, yeah, we know these guys. Anyway, they wins, and everybody's crazy. We're like, hey, all right, it's okay. We get it back. We go to Montreal and we win in the form. We get it back. But yeah, Calgary settled down. Hey, very nice. So then, May 25, we stay in a hotel. This is game 6. Hey, this could be for Stanley Cup. But now Montreal's going to come back. But they have this guy, Lenny McDonough. Hey, Lenny McDonough. And then it's Mike Vernon again. Okay, we're going to see here. Hey, Montreal come strong. They come strong. But Calgary coming back, and there's that Mike Vernon again. And then Montreal goalie let off a nice big juicy rebound. Lenny McDonough. Lenny McDonough got it. Hey, caray. The next thing, Doug Gilmour got it. That's it. I can't believe it. Calgary Flamers wins the Stanley Cup. Hey, caray. This Lenny McDonough. Lenny McDonough, Doug Gilmour, Mike Vernon, hey, these guys. And I can't believe it. Me and Armand, we watching the TV, we can't believe it. Look at these guys' a celebration. Well, that's okay. We started to think, hey, we don't like Fort McMurray too much more, you know? And we like this guy, Lenny McDonough. He's in Calgary. Maybe we should come to Calgary and follow Lenny McDonough. Oh, yeah. We're going to follow Lenny McDonough like he's superstar. And he brings the cup to Calgary. And we guys see the cup. And we said, that's it. We're going to start to follow Calgary Flamers. Oh, yeah. No more Montreal. We follow the Calgary Flamers. And we never go back to Fort McMurray again. The next thing we know, we in Brad Creek, Alberta. And we started Joao Pierre's goalie school. You know about that. And we started Brad Creek, BC TV Sport. You know about that. What more you want to know about me?